Hello, I'm Rudy van Buren and I'm a professional sim racer. But now I'm working together with MRS GT Racing to make my debut in the Porsche Supercup.
It was somehow kind of experiment. Our guys had a lot of experience, a lot of practice from karting, from other racing series, and now a boy from sim racing is coming, and seems to be quite easy for him to adapt sim racing to real racing.
Yeah, it's the first real proper race car I'm in since go-karting when I was 16. So it's been an 8-year gap of filling it with sim racing. But this morning was a very special moment when I took off and got the impression of what a Porsche Supercup car is like. Because the punishment's harder when it goes wrong. Because we all know if you do it in the sim and it goes wrong, well, you spin, you press escape and you go on, and here we're working with proper machines. So that takes a bit to get used to, but we just take it step by step.
Oh, it's astonishing that it seems to be quite easy to adapt sim racing to real racing.
So will we see him in the car throughout the season again?
So we are working on it.
Well, last time we spoke it was during the Supercup test here a few weeks ago, and now we're here for the race. I'm actually here for work. I'm doing simulator work for a Formula E team which are based about 30 minutes from here. But they're in the New York time zone, so I had 5 hours to spare in the morning and figured it was a good idea to walk into the paddock, shake hands and talk about racing basically and see what we can do in the near future.
So what is actually missing to do the last step now from here to the race car and being in a Supercup race this year?
The last step is a little bit financial and having a right spot where we can combine the story. Obviously I come from the gaming background, so I'm not someone with a huge sponsor budget, but there's a different story attached. And now I'm working together with MRS to see if we can find the right partners to make it possible. But we're close. We're close.
I know him from the sim racing. We are teammate with him, with Max Verstappen, with Lando Norris, and the fastest guy in the virtual world. So, yeah, we have a good relationship from sim racing.
We're here. We're in Hockenheim, and I'm on the pre-grid for the free practice. So that can only mean one thing: that's that we made the dream possible.
What does it actually mean to you now to have this dream coming true?
Well, it's a stepping stone. Literally 2 years ago I was selling kitchen equipment, and now less than 2 years later we're in Hockenheim at an official Porsche Supercup race. So I see it as the first step into many. Just in general, driving around the track, hitting that T1 curve zone here, the car bouncing around, it's just great in general. It's just good to be here. Yeah, so we just completed the first session, which is step 1, and now we work for qualifying. We'll look at the data, we'll see what the weather does, and afterwards we look again.